Monterey Park shooting. Suspect found dead after dance studio attack. Source BBC News. Date Mon, 23 January 2023. He had a self-inflicted gunshot wound and was declared dead at the scene, La County Sheriff Robert Luna said. Celebrations for Lunar New Year had been underway in Monterey Park, known for its large Asian population. Police do not yet know the motive. Another 10 people were wounded in the shooting, and 7 are still in hospital, some in a critical condition, the sheriff said at a news conference on Sunday afternoon in Monterey Park. He added that the 10 people who died were still being identified, but they seem to be probably in their 50s, 60s and some maybe even beyond there. Earlier, officials said 5 women and 5 men had been killed, all probably of Asian descent. The mass shooting, one of the deadliest in California's history, began at around 22:22 local time on Saturday, 6:22 GMT on Sunday, at the popular Star Ballroom Dance Studio in Monterey Park, about 7 miles, 11 kilometers east of central Los Angeles. Police Chief Scott Weiss said that what his officers found was a scene of carnage, and that the first officers to get there were some of the youngest on his squad, having only just finished their training a few months ago. They came across a scene none of them have prepared for, he said. There were injured people inside and dead people inside. My young officers did their job. About 30 minutes later, the gunman arrived at another dance studio in the nearby town of Alhambra. He entered the studio, but 2 people managed to wrestle the weapon off him, a semi-automatic assault pistol with an extended magazine, and he escaped. Sheriff Luna said he believed the weapon was illegal in California, although added he needed to investigate that further. He praised the 2 community members, who I consider to be heroes. They saved lives. This could have been much worse, the sheriff said, adding that he believes Tran intended to kill more people. For hours on Sunday, authorities scoured the Los Angeles area in search of the gunman. Just before 1300 hours local time, 2100 hours GMT, about 12 hours after the shooting, a SWAT team swarmed a white van in a car park in Torrance, about 30 miles, 48 kilometers, from the Monterey Park shooting scene. Sheriff Luna said they heard a single shot from inside the van as they approached, and then found the suspect slumped over the steering wheel. Evidence including a handgun was recovered, and the man was identified as the gunman. The sheriff said the gunman is believed to have acted alone, and there were no other suspects. He said police assume the number plates on the van were stolen. Monterey Park's population is about 65% Asian American. It has been called America's first Chinese suburb. It became the first mainland U.S. city to have a majority of residents with Asian ancestry. With a community in mourning, the Monterey Park celebrations of Lunar New Year were canceled. Businesses began removing the red lanterns and festive banners that had adorned the streets. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and share. Don't forget subscribe and click the bell button to get update news reminder.